A piece of Victoria's living history has come crashing to the ground. This morning, a huge branch from a 200-year-old Garry oak tree fell, damaging power lines and crushing a vehicle beneath it. Now, there was no wind to shake it loose, no lightning to rattle the trunk. Astrid Brunschmidt joins us live with the unusual story of why it fell. Astrid.
You know, Hudson, when we have those big windstorms in the winter, we would expect to see branches and trees fall. You don't expect this kind of thing on a calm summer morning. Well, the City of Victoria's tree expert has an explanation.
No alarm clock needed here this morning. At 6 o'clock, people who live in this house on Cedar Hill in Victoria heard a crash and saw this. No one wanted to comment on camera, but a man who lives here says he didn't expect to wake up on a calm summer morning to see a tree on his car.
I know it's surprising the wind will blow all winter, the tree will stand fine, and then on a beautiful calm summer night we have limb drop.
So what happened?
At this time of the year, especially when it's really hot and dry, and when there's not a lot of wind, a huge tree like that will suck a ton of water up into the tree, into the leaves during the day, and with no wind, it adds a lot of weight to the top of the tree, and we tend to have failures.
The Parks Department says this 200-year-old tree also had some rot inside its limbs, and you can see that now that it's down on the ground, and that rot may have contributed to today's limb drop.
Dying giants like this Garry oak can be found all over the capital region. The City of Victoria estimates as many as 20,000 trees are nearing the end of their expected life cycle. In January, work crews removed 5 trees from a busy city block on Cook Street Village. The city said they were not healthy and posed a threat to public safety. If you suspect a tree is starting to show its age,
keep an eye on it, and if it's a city-owned tree, feel free to call the Parks Division and we'll come out and have a look at it. If it's your own tree, I would suggest you call a private arborist and have them come out.
It might be the call that prevents your car from taking a beating from a tree.
So what happened to the Garry oak? Well, it has been bucked for firewood, but not all is lost. Hudson, people who love them will be pleased to know that the city is about to replace that stump with a seedling in the fall.
All right, Astrid Brunschmidt, thank you.
You're welcome.